Ever faced issues with your computer UPS and didn't know how to troubleshoot them? Well, you're not alone. Uninterruptible power supplies, or UPS, can sometimes encounter issues that affect their performance. From battery failures to connectivity problems, it's crucial to address these issues promptly to ensure your computer and other electronic devices remain protected. Today, we dive into some common UPS issues and provide practical solutions to troubleshoot them effectively. First, let's tackle battery failure or low backup time. If your UPS isn't providing sufficient backup time or is constantly beeping, this may suggest a problem with the battery. You can check the battery status indicator on the UPS unit or use the manufacturer's software to assess the battery health. If the battery is old or faulty, it might be time to replace it. Remember to follow the manufacturer's guidelines for battery replacement and recycling. Next, we have overloading or load sensing issues. If your UPS frequently goes into overload mode or struggles to support connected devices, it might be due to excessive load or improper load distribution. Try disconnecting any unnecessary devices from the UPS and redistributing the load evenly across multiple outlets or UPS units. Always refer to the UPS manual for the maximum load capacity and ensure that this limit isn't exceeded. Now, let's move on to faulty wiring or loose connections. Loose or faulty connections can interrupt power or cause the UPS to malfunction. Ensure all power cords, input-output connections, and grounding wires are securely plugged in and free from damage. If you spot any loose cables or signs of wear or fraying, reconnect and replace as necessary. But what if your UPS isn't powering on? If your UPS isn't turning on, check for tripped circuit breakers or blown fuses. Reset any tripped breakers and replace blown fuses if necessary. If the UPS still doesn't turn on, try plugging it into a different outlet to rule out potential issues with the power source. Software communication errors are also common. If you're encountering errors with UPS software, ensure that the software is compatible with your operating system and UPS model. Keep the software updated to the latest version available from the manufacturer's website and verify the communication settings between the UPS and computer. Another issue you might face is continuous beeping or alarms. This indicates a problem that requires attention. Refer to the UPS manual or manufacturer's website to interpret the alarm codes and troubleshoot the underlying issue, which could include battery failure, overload conditions, and internal faults. Lastly, ensure your UPS firmware and software are always up to date. Regular updates ensure compatibility with your operating system and provide access to the latest features and bug fixes. In conclusion, troubleshooting common UPS problems requires systematic diagnosis and adherence to manufacturer guidelines. By addressing battery issues, load sensing problems, connectivity failures, power issues, software errors, and keeping your UPS updated, you can ensure the longevity and efficiency of your UPS system.